Obviously, you're very excited about the food today,
Yes, I am.
but I'm also very excited about our book today. Now, on Book Chat today, we are reviewing The Rule, a story of a young princess who had her dreams, hindered by her village rules, but in the long run, she actually achieved them. And we are joined by none other than the beautiful herself, Ololade Odunjo. You are welcome. Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me here.
I'd like to say there are two stories we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about this story here, The Rule, and then we're going to talk about your story because I think yours is a very fantastic story as a writer, as a person yourself. So first off, let's talk about The Rule.
Okay.
Now, this is a very interesting book of a young girl who wanted the dream of education.
Yep.
And born into a royal family, she, sort of in some funny sort of way, couldn't get that education that she wanted. I don't know how that is possible, but you'll explain all of that to us. She runs away from her home. She comes to Lagos. She gets her dreams fulfilled, goes back to the village and achieves what it was she wanted to achieve for herself as a child with younger children back there. But first off, tell us if there's anything I missed from that short recap.
Okay, apart from her being a princess, she was a sports one. When I'm in sports, she believed everything should be done for her. This is a lady, this is a girl that believes after using plates, you throw it away.
Oh.
After wearing clothes, you trash it. I think you dispose it. She doesn't have an idea. So she felt her dreams would be easy to achieve. But she didn't know that the journey to achieve your dream is free. To achieve your dream is free, but the journey to achieve that dream is not free. So she ran away from home after her family were dethroned because she did not obey the rules. And she and her dad, they were always fighting. And the dad would always tell her, Adetoni, I'm the king. I control my subjects. And as a king, everybody respects my rules. Only you, my daughter, don't. And she will yell up and say, Daddy, that's exactly my point. I don't like your rules. I'm tired of the rules. The people that made this rule are dead. We are still living. Why must we have bail? So she and her dad were always fighting.
So it gave me this idea of, I don't know, like an almost abused type of child, abused in two different ways, that she was spoiled, first of all, and then the other one that she perhaps wanted something that she couldn't get, and it was because of her family that she couldn't get it.
Yes.
The part about her going to the village headmaster, is it a village headmaster now?
Yes.
Or the village, yeah, the village headmaster, yeah.
Village headmaster.
Yeah, going to her house, sneaking to her place in baskets with the servants carrying her there and bringing her back in laundry baskets was also very, very interesting. And her journey all the way to Lagos as well. Now, in all of this, there's a sense that you're trying to convey some sort of message and to a particular target of people. Who exactly is it, and what is that message?
Okay, my first target are girls. My second target are students. Letting them know that no matter what they do in this life, they need education. They need to read. And mostly, if you are born with a silver spoon, that is fine. But you need to recreate another silver spoon for yourself, for your generation, for your country, for your tribe, for your color, for the world. So it's not just by my parents are rich, my family are rich, that is enough for me, no. And letting them know that education is the key. They need to expand their horizons by reading, not just going to school just to get educated, but expanding their horizons by reading all sorts of books they can lay their hands on.
Ololade, who is Adetoni? Are you Adetoni? Now, I'm asking because I'm drawing some parallels between the book and you. I know that you might not be from a royal home, but you're from what one could call in this day and time a very wealthy home. I also know that from conversations with you, you come from a home where you are the 35th child. Obviously, the man had to be very, very rich to have 16 wives.
He was.
So it's sort of like royalty. How educated are you? Up to what level now?
Okay, I have my BA in English language. I schooled in Cotonou, and I love literature.
So are you Adetoni?
Kind of. The rules.
There we go.
Adetoni's rule is basically the physical rules that people made. My own rules are rules that you can't say are heinous rules. As an author, I have migraine a lot. This morning before coming, I vomited like 3 different times. I was feeling sick, so I just...
Or was it about being nervous on set? There's nothing to be nervous about on television.
Not really. I've been on TV since the year 2014 several times, so I'm not nervous.
Good.
So the kind of rule I'm talking about that sometimes the rules are being set as a limit. So if you can see beyond them, if you can break them, then you can achieve your dreams.
All right. So tell us about the end of the book where she actually gets her education and then she goes back to the end, to the village.
Yeah, it wasn't easy for her because she lived with a woman that made her learn the good things in the hard ways. And she thought the woman was worse until she met the woman's mother. Then she realized that the apple does not fall far from the tree. She felt a lot of difficulties, but the only thing that kept her going was the dream she had for herself. She wanted to still make her family proud. She got a scholarship to one of these private schools in America, achieved her dreams, got married to a white guy, came back to the village.
Yeah.
But she was now shocked because her parents were actually dethroned because of her.
So she had to do something to kind of like, you know, balance that back up.
Exactly. So when she came back, she made her parents realize the world is changing.
Yeah.
If you're not going to change, then you have to just live in your own world. So she achieved her dreams. She helped a lot of girls out there achieve their dreams, brought education back to the village, and a rule that's been set for our forefathers was broken because a girl decided to speak up for herself. A girl who had a dream decided to let the whole world know the dream, and she decided to let the whole world know her name.
Wow. Very inspirational book, and I read some of the reviews as well, and everybody was talking about how this is actually a step towards achieving your dream, how it inspires them to actually do what it is that they've always wanted to do, and breaking the rules, sort of, going outside of the boundaries to achieving greatness. Fantastic, and it's interesting. When did you write this again?
I wrote it in 2019. I was writing it few months to my wedding when I was planning for the wedding. So everybody else was just thinking of wedding. I was just thinking of writing because I launched it on my wedding day.
Nice.
So
very beautiful. From a home of 36 children, how many kids do you intend to have?
2.
Only? No, do your father proud. Let's go for 8.
Funny enough, my daughter is with me. I have a 1-year-old daughter. I'm planning to have 2, but I want to become a foster mother.
Oh,
not enough funny. I'm going to adopt so many children that are going to bear my name, live under my roof.
That's beautiful. That's grand. Mike is in the background clapping. Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you.
Hey, this is one of the easiest book chat I've ever had. I must let you know, because I enjoy the book. I enjoy your personality. It's very beautiful, very vibrant, and you have more to actually tell. And to go with that theme, she's not just an author of just this one book, The Rule. Ololade has also written beautiful, A Beauty and the Brain. There's also The Dream, and there is The Pauper and the Brat, which you wrote while you were a copper, was it?
No, I started writing when I was 10.
When you were 10?
Yes.
Oh my word!
I couldn't complete the storyline because I thought I lost my dad when I was 4.
Yeah, you said
I lived in different families, so I couldn't. There was no proper training for me, so I wrote as 2 scripts. So when I went for NYC, and the students saw me as the brat. So I decided to just let them know that you don't have to be from a rich home to have a rich heart. And there's a popular saying that says, if you don't know the definition of who you are, people are going to give you a definition of who you are not. Also, a little push can make a great difference. So we acted it when I was in NYC just to sing.
Beautiful.
Before I knew it, the storylines went so viral that different schools in the local government where I served came around. I did so many programs for the children.
Wow,
I collected 2 local government awards, collected the State Honor Award from this book.
Ololade, thank you very much for coming. We've absolutely enjoyed this book chat. We hope to see you again. Let's do another book sometime soon. And before you leave, let's see your beautiful daughter, shall we? Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Do stay tuned. We have more coming your way here on Wake Up Nigeria.